episode of At Home Eagle News. I'm Emily and I'm your host for today's show. Today is Friday, April 24th, and now let's head over to Amelia with our first segment of weather.
Thanks, Emily. I hope you all are staying happy, healthy, and safe. Now on to weather. Today you can expect a high of 63 and a low of 43 and partly cloudy. Saturday you can expect a high of 62 and a low of 45. And on Sunday a high of 50 and a low of 38 with lots of rain. And lastly, on Monday you can expect a high of 58 and a low of 42 and mostly sunny. So make sure you get outside this weekend before it rains too much. That's it for weather. And now let's head back to Emily.
Thanks, Amelia, for that great weather report. Now let's head over to Emma with how to cook brownies.
Hey Eagles, Emma with Eagle News, and today we're going to be making brownies. Enjoy your brownies, Eagles. Bye!
Thanks for that great video, Emma. Now let's head over to trivia with Charlotte.
Thanks, Emily. Here are last week's results. Scroll it. Congrats to all the people who got the top answer. Now for this week's trivia question, which is, name a theater food that gets stuck in your teeth. Again, name a theater food that gets stuck in your teeth. Be sure to be specific and submit your answers to Mr. Meta via Schoology. That's it for trivia today. Now let's head back to Emily.
Thanks, Charlotte, for that great trivia report. Now let's head over to our next video spotlight with some outdoor activities we can do while in quarantine.
Hey Eagles, it's Caylin with Eagle News, and today we're going to be watching me, KK, Brooke, and Ken show you some stuff you can do outside during quarantine. Enjoy!
Hi guys, it's Brooke, and one thing you can do during quarantine is try to teach yourself how to juggle. So I started off with 2 tennis balls, and I kind of threw them up in this motion. Then you're going to want to repeat on your opposite hand. Then you're going to add a 3rd tennis ball into this and try to keep it at kind of a medium height and try to keep it as close to your body as you can. It just makes it easier. It's okay to mess up. I messed up a lot. It takes a really long time to kind of perfect, but if you really need help, there's a YouTube video out there you could probably find, and just have fun with it. Bye!
Something that could really help your boredom during quarantine that you could do outside is biking. It's just a fun thing to do in general. It's also a type of exercise, so I mean, it's kind of 2 in 1. But you know, it'll give you a chance to get outside and just get off your phone and out of the house.
Another great way to get out of the house and to get some fresh air is to go on a walk with your pets. It's a great way for them to stay active and for you to get some exercise.
Another fun activity to do outdoors during quarantine is running. I don't know if I'd call it fun, but it definitely helps you get in better shape. You can run with a family member or friend, but make sure you're 6 feet apart. After your run, it will definitely be worth it.
Another fun outdoor activity you could do during quarantine is pepper through the screen. It's a fun way to stay involved with people while being outside, even though you're social distancing.
Hi guys, it's Brooke again, and another thing you can do during quarantine is grab a baseball or softball and just throw outside with a family member, anyone, it doesn't really matter, and that's pretty much it. Something else you can do outside during quarantine when you're bored is grab a soccer ball and juggle or shoot. This is more for my soccer players out there, but if you want to go and try, go ahead. I do not recommend shooting a ball into your window. Your parents will not be happy.
Thanks for watching, Eagles. I hope you guys do some of these outside activities during quarantine, and I hope you guys stay safe. Bye!
Thanks for that great video about outdoor activities to do while in quarantine. Now for a little break with some good news. Zookeepers around the world continue taking care of their animals. Zoos and aquariums may be closed to the public because of the coronavirus, but life goes on for lions, whales, giraffes, and hundreds of other species living at popular destinations. Feeding and caring for animals can be tricky as workers try and keep one another and wildlife safe, and some supplies are hard to find. Fortunately, zoos have emergency plans for unusual situations like this. Zoos send their employees home except for those directly responsible for animals' care. Now let's head over to our next video spotlight on how to take care of houseplants.
Hey Eagles, it's Jenna, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to take care of houseplants. Most houseplants need to be in direct or indirect, medium to bright sunlight throughout the day. The most common sign of a plant that is not getting enough light is the yellowing and dropping of leaves, stunted leaf growth, or elongated stems. A common sign of your plant having too much light will be burned patches on the leaves or the leaves just falling off. Typically, you should water your plants 1 or 2 times a week. Common signs of a plant having too little water is wilting, dry soil around the plant, and dry, dead leaf tips. Signs of a plant being overwatered include brown leaves, root rotting, and puddles in the soil. Make sure your plant isn't in a cold place in your house. Thanks for watching.
Thanks. Now I know how to take proper care of my houseplants. Now let's head over to Fast Money with Missy.
It's time to play Family Feud!
All right, hey, we're here. Fast Money on a Friday, and our new champion is here. What's up?
Woo-hoo!
What's up, Mrs. Brown? How are you?
Not much, just dabbing on Miss Lesser.
You took Miss Lesser down, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, so this week's opponent is Mrs. Hall.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that.
So I don't know if you're going to take her down. She's got the home field advantage. She's got the Unified Arts advantage. She gets 5 extra points.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
She'd be good at this, though. She'd be good.
I don't know. She can think on her feet, think fast. So, all right, I got 5 questions. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Name a reason Grandma might take out her false teeth.
To eat.
Name a lie people tell their doctors.
I don't smoke.
Name something about the real Elvis that's better than his impersonators.
Voice.
Name something that can cause an argument when you're playing a board game.
Cheating.
Name something people take with them to the basement when a tornado is coming.
Flashlight.
Good job. Very good. You did that fast, too, like on time.
The first one was dumb, though. You need your teeth to eat.
Well, no. What did you say? Well, we'll go over the answers once we're done recording.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think you did pretty good. So you don't think the first question? I think you did pretty good. I think you might have 2 wins in a row.
Okay. I hope so.
All right. Well, hey, have a nice weekend.
You too.
All right. We'll see you. All right.
Bye.
Let's see how our champion did today. Mrs. Brown, what did you get? All right, Mrs. Brown's first challenger is the PE teacher, Mrs. Hall. All right, everybody, we're here for Fast Money. We're here with Mrs. Hall. Hi, Mrs. Hall. How you doing?
Great. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. I just got done teaching math with Emmy Claire. I can't stand it. What's going on today with your with teaching?
Today I'm checking assignments and answering emails and messages and helping kids, do a couple assignments.
All right, now I know your daughter's around there somewhere. No cheating. She's not allowed to give you any answers behind the scenes.
Okay, I won't
All right,
let
I
it.
have 5 questions, 25 seconds. Let's see how you do. Mrs. Hayes did pretty good. Or Mrs. Brown. I call her Miss Hayes all the time.
Oh, I know. She let me know how well she did.
All right, here we go. Name something people take with them to the basement when a tornado is coming.
Their phone.
Name a reason Grandma might take out her false teeth.
To go to bed.
Name a lie people tell their doctors.
That they exercise daily.
All right. Name something about Name something about the real Elvis that's better than his impersonators.
He's real.
Name something that can cause an argument when you're playing a board game.
Cheating.
Very good. Nice job. All right, Mrs. Hall, we'll see. If you're competitive at home, it's going to be close.
I don't know. I don't feel very confident in some of my answers, but that's okay. It was fun to be a part of your Eagle News, Mr.
Well,
Mena.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you hopefully you represent UA just as well as Mrs. Ortman did.
I don't know. She did really good. What kind of car did she get?
She won a Barbie Volkswagen Bug, VW Bug. It was Emmy Claire's, but now it's Mrs. Ortman's brand new car.
Can't wait to see what I get.
All right. Well, thanks for playing.
You're welcome. Bye.
All right. Have a good weekend. All right, everybody. Let's see how Mrs. Hall did. Can she beat Mrs. Brown? We'll see. All right, everybody. Looks like Mrs. Brown defeated Mrs. Hall. She's now our 2-day champion. Can she go for win number 3? She'll be back on Tuesday to battle Mrs. Street Vickers. All right, we'll see you Tuesday. Okay, everybody, the number 1 answers today were for the tornado and basement would be to take food. Elvis is better than his impersonators with his voice. Arguing during a board game would be cheating. A lie that you tell doctors is that you feel fine. And the reason Grandma takes out her teeth is to clean them. There's your number 1 answers today. Have a great weekend, Eagles.
Nice job, teachers. Now let's head over to a current event video with Ella.
Hey Eagles, it's Ella with Eagle News, and today I'm going to be going over a few current event topics happening around us. Let's get started. First off, there's a newly developed enzyme that breaks down plastic bottles in hours, and it's on track to changing the recycling game. The name of the French company responsible for the breakthrough is Carbios, and they're partnering with Pepsi and L'Oreal to unleash the product within 5 years, in 2024 or 25. We should all be aware of the issue of pollution, and this new way of recycling is part of the solution. Carbios is the number 1 company to bring something like this to the market, and they are on their way to solving pollution issues. Next up, a group of teens launched a hotline for isolated seniors during the quarantine. They listened to pre-recorded jokes, stories, and messages of hope. This group takes place in Canada, and it's run by the Calgary Board of Education. Many seniors find themselves lonely and sad during this quarantine, so they've decided to try and bring a smile to their faces. The teens will be adding to the hotline till this isolation is over. Children and youth can submit their own content for the elders to enjoy. This really goes to show that even in this tough time of isolation, it's best to be optimistic and have hope for the future. For our last current event of the video, we're going to talk about a third piece of good news. Cities all over have been applauding healthcare workers for their strength and bravery during this time. On Friday, a couple weeks ago, New Yorkers took to their windows to applaud the healthcare workers, first responders, doctors, nurses, grocery store employees, truck drivers, and many more who are working on the front lines of the pandemic. At 7 p.m., thousands of New Yorkers clapped through their windows to show their appreciation. Many shared their videos on Twitter with the hashtag #ClapBecauseWeCare next to their messages of gratitude. Even in a time like this, people can still come together for wonderful things. Thank you for watching this episode of current events going on around us. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something new. Stay home, wash your hands, and stay safe. Bye!
Thanks, Ella, for those great current events. Now let's head over to messages and quotes from teachers.
Hey Hyatts, this is Mrs. Hahn. I just wanted to say hello, and I hope everyone is staying healthy and taking care of themselves. 702, I really miss you. I look forward to our little video chats on Wednesday so I can see your faces. Again, everyone stay healthy, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
Hi Hyatts, I hope you guys are all doing well and staying healthy. We miss you so much and we can't wait to see you. Get outside and enjoy the sunshine, check in on your friends, and give your family members lots of hugs.
Hello Eagles, we just want you to know how much we miss seeing you at school and hope that you are staying healthy. We can't wait to see you again.
Hi Eagles, this is Mrs. Ray in the office. Just sitting out here enjoying the weather. I hope you guys are enjoying the weather as much as I am. So just hope you're enjoying the quarantine. While you're in quarantine, just help your parents out. Maybe the girls or the boys can help cook, clean, help do the mulch around the house, do outside chores. Make sure you get all your homework done so I don't count you absent or tardy. And one last thing, go Eagles!
Thanks, teachers, for those great messages and quotes. Remember to submit your answers to Mr. Meta for trivia via Schoology. That's it for this episode of Distance Eagle News.